Hey guys, it's Solid Waluigi, and I'm gonna do something different. It's a little bit of like a vlog, maybe my thoughts on video. And the subject we have here was a lot of people got to play Splatoon this weekend for a maximum of 3 hours. I only got to play 1 hour, but did enjoy my time playing the game. It is a really, really fun game, and um, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about it. So let's go. So first off, I gotta get things straight here. I'm hearing everyone on like Tumblr and just YouTube, just everyone just going, "Hello, the roller's OP." Yeah, gosh darn scrubs. Okay, just walk back, honestly. Just like I hear all this stuff about the roller, like I don't know, it was just so easy picking off people with the roller. Like honestly, like it was like they were probably the easiest people to kill. I don't know. Well, we can't really decide what's balanced and what's not. It's only been an hour, so um but I did get to play all three of the weapon types. I didn't play with the regular Splattershot. I played with Splattershot Junior. Didn't play for that too long. I mainly used the charged shot weapon. Um, which I actually think the weapon balance in this game is actually really good. The first off is the splatter shot, which I kind of feel is like a balance between actual fighting people and covering ink around on the stage. And then with the charge shot, I felt like it was more about getting people and covering ink on the stage, even though it was still pretty good at that. It you just controlled, like, you got a lot out, but you couldn't really control it that well. Like with a splat shot, you can just turn, but turn and have like a wave of ink going horizontally, but for the splatter shot, you couldn't really do that. And the roller, I don't think was the best like killing weapon, since unless you're like really sneaky, hitting the ink and camped, but then I don't really think you're doing much there because you're not covering the place with ink, and that's the objective of the game. Unless you already have a lot of it on the stage and you're going for like a defense, which I see could be useful there, but I don't really think it's the best actual fighting weapon. It's mainly it's good for covering the stage, but not really. I feel like this is like the Little Mac thing. The like how everyone thought Little Mac was overpowered. When Super Smash Bros. 3DS came out, then they like nerfed the hell out of Little Mac, and then suddenly the actual person who's overpowered people realize who's actually overpowered, not really, who's actually the best character in the game, and he goes along. Diddy Kong passes by the first patch with a breeze. Had to wait another patch. I actually, like, before Splatoon, it felt like my shooter craze was fading away. I haven't played like hardly any shooters except like Team Fortress 2, which is like the only exception to that rule, because TF2 is such a very different shooter from a lot of the others. But and I also feel like Splatoon is also a part of that. I feel like Splatoon is the one that might get me back into shooters, or it's gonna be like TF2, where I don't really play shooters except for Splatoon and TF2. And but I was kind of worried for the game, not really gameplay wise, but matchmaking. And I was a little disappointed when I was watching their direct. Uh, when they said the matchmaking modes, how it was random every game, and even with my friends, so I couldn't start my little clan or squad, or just, yeah, let's leave it at that, the squad, the Squid squad. But they did announce that that will come into a patch in August, so that makes me happy right there. The another thing I want to talk about is just kind of how just fun this game is. Um, I'm sorry, it was really fun, and I'm looking forward to a whole lot. You know, like, I'm really fan of just like unique shooters. Not really like stuff that like goes away from reality and whatnot. I feel like I'm gonna play this a lot, like a whole lot. Like, there's gonna be probably a lot of Splatoon content on this channel and on my Twitch. Uh, Maybe just as much as Smash content. Also, I want to make more Smash content and Splatoon content. Uh, Also another thing. I actually didn't realize I could change the motion controls and turn the gyro controls off, but I'm kind of happy because uh well, the only shooter I play so far I play right now is TF2, which requires a mouse, and I gone to like kind of not like playing with joysticks whole much like for shooters, because I don't know, like one day like Xbox Live was going, I just played Halo Reach, I just didn't like the joysticks, so I came in with so I just played with the gamepad like motion aiming, and that was actually surprisingly really good. It felt more like a mouse than a joystick, and it just felt real smooth, and I was really surprised how well it was. Like, it took a while for me to get used to it, but it was surprisingly good, and by like the end of the hour I was pro at using it. Except that my Wii U is busted right now. If I move more than 3 feet away from the thing, the gamepad loses connection. I'm sending in to get fixed, like tomorrow or Monday. And then, so I'm just sitting there uncomfortably, right close to my TV, which is sitting on the wall. So I'm looking up. My back is aching, and just looking up there, I'm just in this really awkward position, and that part, like, if this game wasn't so much fun, that probably would have ruined my experience, but it didn't, because this game's pretty amazing. Um so this is Solid Waluigi, and the hype is Squid hype is real. Squid hype is real.